What's going on, party people? We're back with some more Babymonathon Revival 1 action. We've got Anchovy versus Vooper in today's match. We've only got 2 matches left for round 1 left to commentate, and at the time I'm recording this, that last one still has to be fought, so I'm actually almost out of stuff to record here for the time being, which is crazy. I've just been pumping them out this weekend and posting them later, but yeah, so we've got Anchovy here on the left as I don't even know how to say that. Zonks. We'll say Zonks, but Anchovy nonetheless. Bringing a very standard team. I mean, these are 6 of the most standard Pokemon I've seen in this tier so far, from what I can gather. I mean, you don't see Stunky on every team, but the other 5, yeah, pretty standard Pokemon. But hey, they're standard because they're good. They're standard for a reason, you know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Vooper, on the other hand, bringing a pretty, some more original Pokemon, we'll say. Really cool seeing Hisuian Zorua, which is a very common Pokemon in Gen 9 Little Cup UU. God, I can't talk, just been recording too many videos today, but very common in Little Cup UU, not so much in regular Little Cup, but it is seen from time to time, from what I understand. Cool to see Tinkatink come back, see what item this thing wants to steal this time around. And yeah, let's just get into it. So, Anchovy leading Skunky, and Vooper leading Mindfu. Mindfu just clicks Fake Out on Stunky there, and then gets out and switches in the Tinkatink as Stunky goes for Knockoff, loses its Violite, gains an Violite. Okay, interesting interaction there. Mudspray comes out as Vooper switches back into Mindfu, clicks Knockoff, gets rid of that thing's Violite, but gets the Stamina boost, of course. Sets up Stealth Rocks, good play. Clicks High Jump Kick. It's going to be taking 2 of those, especially after a defense boost. Clicks Earthquake just under half as it clicks another High Jump Kick, another Stamina boost. This one does not have Rest, and maybe a bit of a prediction there with a Stone Edge, but it misses either way and then dies to a High Jump Kick. Stunky comes right back out, clicks Gunk Shot, doesn't get the kill on Mindfu, does get the poison though. High Jump Kick's gonna knock it out, and with the Aftermath, Mindfu will also go down. But Vooper's still at 5-4 at this point here. Mindfu on Chinchou, clicks Terra Blast. Okay, Terra Blast with no Terra. Oh, it was a Zora this whole time. That kind of explains why it probably did a bit more damage, since it's just a normal type. Shelder taking a lot, but then still gets off the Shell Smash and clicks Icicle Spear. This could be game, because I don't see any priority. Tinkatink dies to a Liquidation, yeah. And then Chinchou comes out. Shelder is going to click Rock Blast. That's going to kill. Just like that, Shelder getting the job done, as we've seen it many a times in this tournament. Volby coming out, that's not going to matter. Yeah, Icicle Spear is going to knock it out. Likewise with the Fungus, so yeah, Shelder just taking over. Definitely the premier Pokemon of this tournament so far, I've got to say. This thing is just an absolute monster, and you really got to be packing some priority, just the way to deal with it. I mean, yeah, once Vooper lost their Mindfu, I mean, this one was kind of sealed in the bag, unfortunately. So Anchovy winning round 1, or game 1 I should say. Let's see how game 2 goes. Alright, here we go. Game 2, Anchovy versus Vooper. We got Anchovy on the left here from our point of view, and Vooper on the opposing side. Both players bringing a different team. We're seeing some different Pokemon here too. Second time I've seen Timber in this tournament on the Anchovy side here. We've got a Volibee and a Fungus as well. Some pretty standard Pokemon. You've got a Gothita for some trapping action there. Maybe we can trap that Glimmet, trap that Mindfu perhaps as well. And important to note that Timber does pack the Mach Punch, which is a way that it could deal with that Shelder if it gets out of hand. On the Vooper side, as I mentioned, bringing Shelder, got Mindfu and Volibee, very standard Pokemon to have there. Got a Glimmet, hoping to set up some hazards. Fungus, very good switch in. Maybe a good way to deal with that Timber, though it might be packed an Ice Punch. And then, first time I've seen a Magnemite in this tournament, perhaps looking to trap a Steel type. Unfortunately, Anchovy has not brought a Steel type to this battle. So, yeah, let's get into it here. So, Anchovy leading with the Chinchou, as Vooper leads with the Volibee. Switches out into the Magnemite there to resist the Volt Switch. Still does quite a bit of damage, though, I think. Timber comes out, Fungus switches in, clicks knock off. I wonder if we'll see the Ice Punch follow up here. Yes, we do, and that just knocks out the Fungus straight up. Volibee switches in here, threatening the flying move. Clicks Nasty Plot on the Chinchou coming in, actually, so this is a special Volibee. Takes a T-Bolt, and Air Slash isn't doing a whole lot to the Chinchou. Chinchou is going to Volt Switch out and take out the Volibee, so Anchovy up 6 Pokemon to 4 early on here. Timber versus Mindfu, little fighting type on fighting type, and this is a bulk up Mindfu with substitute as well, so Fungus not being able to get anything done with the Spore. Clicks Knock Off, will lose its Eviolite. Clicks Gig Drain to break the sub there, get a bit of HP back. Magnemite switches in. Magnemite's not taking hits all that well, you know, considering Vooper's kind of used that as a way to switch in. Let's set up the screens, both screens. So maybe this thing is actually like Clay, and that's why it's not taking hits all that well. Quick Steel Beam. Can I see that again? I don't think I've ever seen that. So, Quick Steel Beam on the Mud Spray does a ton, and then loses all of its HP. So I think it's one of those moves that does like a set 50 HP to the user. Looking to set up a sweep for the Mindfu, though it can't quite take out the Mud Spray with the Drain Punch, and it actually has Roar on the Mud Spray. But switching the Shelter, unfortunately, which clicks Icicle Spear instead of setting up here. Gothita comes out, and Gothita clicks Trick, so the Shelter can't set up. Now it's going to live one Icicle Spear here, but this thing's Choice Scarf, so you can just go into Chinchou from here. Or just, yeah, give up the Gothita. Unfortunately, I think that final crit mattered. I might check that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and on the 5th on the crit, but that's okay. I don't think that's going to end up mattering here because Chinchou can just come out. Threaten the electric move. Now Mindfu comes in. Gotta click T-Bolt. That does nothing to the Mindfu. You can just set up a sub here. Clicks Volt Switch. Get out of there. Save that Mindfu for later for the Shelter. Volibee comes out as Mindfu goes for knockoff. But the screen or bulk up. But the screens are gone. Glimmet comes out, and Toxic Debris comes out as well. Loses its item. I'm guessing that was a Violite. I missed that. That text there. Let's see that again. Instant replay. And yeah, of course it was a Violite. So what else would it be? Fungus comes out, gets rid of the Toxic Spike as it goes for Power Gem, just a ton. And it follows up the Sludge Bomb. Glimmet is a threat, man. Chinchou comes out, threatening Water move. Shelter comes out on the Electric move, so actually predicts it there. As Mindfu comes out to threaten the Chinchou, which outspeeds and clicks Volt Switch. Volibee comes back in as the last ditch bulk up here from Vooper, who switches right back out into Glimmet on the Brave Bird, which does not take it, though they do get the Toxic Debris. I think this might be game because Volibee can just clean up here. Probably gonna click, yeah, just gonna outspeed. Wow, okay, actually just straight up outsped the Volibee. There's no way this thing could be Choice Scarf, could it be? I don't really know. What else? Do we see this Volibee put in work earlier where it might be threatening being a Choice Scarf? I mean, it goes for the knockoff here. Does it switch moves? No, it switches out. That could be a Choice Scarf Volibee. Did we see the Volibee before then? No, we don't. Maybe on lead? No, we didn't. Anyways, Anchovy winning this match, moving on to round 2, taking out Vooper. Good effort by Vooper there, and especially in that last battle there. And we've got one more match left for round 1, and then we're on to round 2, just like that. But anyways, yeah, thanks for supporting the channel. I'm very privileged to be covering this tournament. And be sure to subscribe for some more Babymon Revival 1 action. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.